Coach, you talked about newcomers and once again, kind of a lot of fresh faces, but how excited are you to kind of just get this thing going in fall?
You know, since school started, we've been working at basically 2-a-days. We're in a month, you know, some 6 a.m. workouts, some conditioning, and then come back in the afternoon and work on your skill and your craft. And even though you got 24 new players and 24 returners, they've been working separate. You know, pitchers with pitchers, infielders, catchers, everybody's been separated. And to start today with everybody being together as one team, this is a significant day for us. So we're excited to get things started.
Butch, how do you feel about the group rated 5th or 6th in the country coming in, and that doesn't include some of your transfers? Just how do you feel about those newcomers?
Yeah, I know that we do have some good young players, regardless of somebody's putting us in the top 5 or 10 by publication. That's awesome. Every program strives for that, whether they say they don't do or not. What we know is we got good young players. So that's exciting for me of where these guys are going to make an unbelievable impact on our program. Probably the challenges for us will be, again, our schedule coming up. You know, it benefited this last year. We won enough games to be in the, again, top 5, top 10 of RPI, but we're going to have that type of schedule again. I even look at our non-conference. You know, we bring Georgia Tech back on the schedule for home and away. We have Indiana for a series here early. Second week of the season, we'll go to Southern California for a series, and then you just add in that easy 10 weeks of SEC. So right there, you already know that you're going to be challenged from a schedule standpoint. And what happened? I'm not sure we lose any talent from last year. Amazing group of ball players. 8 drafts, all 8 had never been drafted before. The other significant piece is 5 pitchers taken in the top 12 rounds. That's significant because not everybody's always draft eligible. To have 5 draft eligible pitchers going in the top 12 rounds, that's significant. And again, when you start bringing in a really good recruiting class, like I know we did, what I'm seeing is the same arm talent, but I'm not seeing the same experience, SEC experience that you can count on. You know, you think about the story of the Burkhalter, the top reliever taken in the country. Well, that was a young man that walked on from Dothan, Alabama. That was a young man that the year prior didn't finish the games, didn't finish them the same way he did the year before to what he did last year. And it's all that experience in that past. So those are 2 things, the schedule, and then knowing we still have a really good roster with that lack of experience on the mound. The third, I don't know if it's a secondary piece, but a third component would be infielders. You know, you're excited about Cole Foster. In the last 3 years, I think we've taken, going all the way back, Ryan Bliss played second, then he played short. Brody Moore played second, then he played short. Looks like we're going to do the same thing for the 3rd year in a row where Cole Foster plays second, it's going to get a chance to play short. If we do that, you know, with Sonny being gone and Rambo gone on the corners, and Brody being gone at short, if Cole moves to short, then all 4 infield pieces are new. Even if a Bryson Ware comes back from the outfield to the infield, he hadn't played third base for us. Cam Hill's played some first base, so that's the guy that you think maybe at first base. And hopefully some of the guys who were in the program last year step up. But again, the recruiting, hopefully we can take care of the infield. But that's the third piece, is just all new infield positions. Where we feel great, and I've already seen it this fall, is Nate LaRue. Once he took the bull by the horns and got that catching position, he's continued to grow daily, weekly, monthly, calling the game, running the show, making the pitchers better. Arguably one of the best arms in the league as far as shutting down the running game. But his aptitude as a catcher to be within our system and know exactly what we want, he's done an amazing job. Ryan Dowell is a veteran in our program that's continued to just stay around and hang in there, and it just looks like some of that experience. He sticks out like a sore thumb now when you start lacking some experience. Ike Irish is one of those that you want to see him up at the plate. The catching skills are going to be great. We feel great at catcher. And then the outfield's the other place I feel great. I mean, you got Bobby Pierce. We're so thankful for LaRue. Pierce, Howell, center fielder. We think he's as good. I'd want him to play center field. If I got to coach at this level for 20 more years, I would be happy if Kason Howell was a center fielder on that ball club. We're going to get one more year out of him, and he's done an amazing Mike Bello back in left field, but you still got a Josh Hall. That's absolutely a defensive guy, arguably been the fastest guy on our roster that can help in that aspect, can be a defensive replacement that played a lot. He actually won a game for us at Baton Rouge and then had the injury and the surgery that knocked him out last year. And then, you know, I put a portal piece in there. Justin Kirby has been amazing from Kent State. He arguably might possess the most pop that we have on our team from these early indications. So we're excited about our outfield, excited about catcher. How are we going to develop a new infield? And then, you know, behind Joseph and a couple of guys like Sheehan that are returned, some veterans. What are these good young crop of exciting pitchers? Who's going to be ready to pitch, and who can pitch with limited experience? Those are the things that we as a staff are talking about every day. But we start that journey today. That's what's exciting. The next 45 days, we're absolutely going to get to play. We're going to try to play as much as we possibly can. Every day we touch the field, we're going to try to make a huge portion of the day be surrounded about playing the game, and that's what these guys need